All right, guys, welcome to my adventure today, and this is starting off so different. This is going to be the first of episodes to come. We're going to call them Backtrack Saturdays because I released my content on Saturday, and I can't think of a beginning word that sounds as good as Flashback Fridays because I don't release content on Fridays other than maybe a duck drop-off or a short that came from a longer video, which I do on Saturdays. So Backtrack Saturdays are going to be my catch-all for the times when I can't get outdoors or I can't go travel because of scheduling conflicts, I'm sick, or the weather's bad. And I'll tell you now, I'm not sick. I hope I'm not getting pink eye because I was with my granddaughter this weekend who has pink eye. But right now my eyes feel okay. They're a little bit murky, but I think that's just paranoia setting in that, you know, I was around here and my eyes feel different. But no. The reason I'm not outdoors doing things today is in the Texas Panhandle. It's in the low 20s right now. That's Fahrenheit, so below zero for you guys that are Celsius. And so I'm indoors, and it's warm, and it's nice, and I've got all sorts of ideas for these times like this. And so I went back in my hard drive, and I found footage from 2020.
What to do? What to do? What's this? That's it.
2020 should ring a bell with all of us. Yes, that's right. It was the year of COVID, but we did not let that hold us back. We had big plans to travel. We were going to go on a cruise. We were going to go to Italy, to France. We were going to fly into Barcelona, take a ship from there. We were going to go to Greece. We had all these plans back in 2020, and they all fell apart because of COVID. But we did do a road trip. We were not going to let that hold us back. We traveled to the East Coast. We had a great time, and I never did anything with that footage. So here in just a moment, we're going to flashback to, I said flashback. We're going to backtrack to 2020, where we go to the East Coast. We have some fun. We're going to start this today, but don't forget to like, subscribe. Please let me know that you like my content. Please share it out. That helps grow this channel. But let's get started on 2020 as we headed to the East Coast.
Hey YouTubers out there. Hey, so we haven't done a travel video in a while. This is our 30th anniversary coming up this month of July. And so we originally had a trip planned to go to Spain and fly into Barcelona and then take a cruise ship to France, Rome, Italy, the whole area over there. And that got canceled because of COVID-19. So as you can imagine, we were kind of disappointed about that. So we have a secondary trip that we planned, and we're heading to Virginia. And actually this is the second day of our travels. So we didn't film the first day as it was just traveling to get to Oklahoma. And of course we live in Texas. But we came in last night and we are in Choctaw, Oklahoma at a KOA. And we are heading to where?
To Memphis, Tennessee tonight.
Memphis, Tennessee. And so we're just staying one night there. We're going to be leaving here in just a little bit. It's still early morning. And we're going to check that out a little bit. And then we are heading to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, where we're going to stay for 4 nights and then on to
Williamsburg, Virginia.
Williamsburg, Virginia. We're going to be there for a couple weeks, and then we're going to come back and we're going to drop down and hit Myrtle Beach and head back into Texas again. And so we're excited. We get to add some new stickers to our map in our RV, and we're going to take you guys along on a little bit of our trip, and I'll kind of cut from scene to scene and kind of show you some of the highlights of our trip, and we hope you enjoy it. So stick around. We'll see you guys on the next time. Thank you. Okay, so we are currently in Memphis, Tennessee. However, we are actually camping in our RV in Memphis, Arkansas, which is just across the line over here. We didn't film us setting up or anything. It's been raining the whole time. We've been on the road for the most part, and so we just wanted to get in and out of the weather. Anyway, Bass Pro Shops is here. We love Bass Pro Shops. We like anything outdoors. Thought we'd go in and check it out. We just went to the visitor center. We couldn't get a picture of ourselves at the Tennessee welcome sign that comes over the border. It's on the bridge coming over the Mississippi River. So we stopped real quick at the welcome center, took a few pictures. Those will be shown right here. And anyway, follow us in the Bass Pro Shops. We'll check it out. Okay, so Bass Pro Shops is pretty cool. Obviously, it's pretty big, as you can tell from the footage you just saw. Seems like we always wander into one of these or Cabela's and walk away with something pretty small. We're gonna be getting this Bass Pro Shop cup, and we have a travel room at our house where we normally put things around at the places we've been. Doesn't say Memphis on it, so we're gonna have to write that with a pin or something on the bottom or somewhere around it. But anyway, we're heading out. We're gonna get something to eat. Okay, so it is day 3 of our trip, and we're going to be leaving Arkansas here in just a little bit. We stayed in Memphis, West Memphis, Arkansas last night, and this is an area we have not camped overnight. And so one of the things we like to do is be able to put our sticker on our U.S. map on each state that we stayed in. So we get to put Arkansas on today, and we'll be able to put on Tennessee after today, after tomorrow, I guess you would say. So here we go. It's official. We stayed the night in Arkansas in our camper. Tennessee's next. We'll see you guys on the road. So we're driving through Memphis, Tennessee, where of course we stayed in the West Memphis in Arkansas, but you probably saw some footage before now where we went to Bass Pro Shops. Then we kind of got in late evening. This wasn't our primary stop, and that was one area we wanted to go and visit. And so you're probably thinking to yourself, why didn't you guys go and see Graceland, where Elvis grew up, you know, his home? And you know, Elvis was a popular musician in the 60s and 70s, and he was about, I don't know, he died when I was about 7 years old. I appreciate Elvis's contribution to music, like some of this stuff, but really, I mean, the tickets were $40 a person to go and visit Graceland, and I really didn't want to spend practically $80 for the two of us to go. So we chose not to go to Graceland, even though, yeah, kind of cool, but anyway, it wasn't our primary stop. We are heading to, where are we going right now?
Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We're going to spend 4 days there, so we're excited to see what that has to offer. We'll get some footage there. Anyway, pretty country. We're used to the Texas Panhandle, where everything's flat, no trees, you can see forever. And once we kind of got into Arkansas anyway, trees, hills, water everywhere. Totally different view. We love it. It's awesome. And that wraps up our very first episode of Backtrack Saturdays. Back in 2020, when the worldwide COVID epidemic disrupted our original travel plans, we still managed to squeeze in an unforgettable cross-country road trip to the East Coast. Sometimes plans change, but the journey keeps going. Backtrack Saturdays lets us revisit lost footage and untold stories when unforeseen circumstances keep us from getting out and filming new locations. Next up, we're heading to Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg, Tennessee for a 4-day stopover, taking in the sights and hiking the Smoky Mountains. Thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to help us grow, please take a moment and like, subscribe, comment, and share. It means more than you know. Until next time, happy travels.